Alright, baby, it's round 2 of the Friday challenge here, and we have the same submitter. Like I say, you can submit more than one game there, and for the leaderboard, I will give you the best score out of the games you submit if you submit more than one game to me. I will be doing a separate video with just the next week's Friday challenge announcement and the scores I give each of the games that get casted today. Leaderboard will go up, it'll be a monthly leaderboard, it'll reset at the end of every single month. Winner of each month will be highlighted. And also, I will have a overall leaderboard that will continue on forever as an all-time leaderboard. In the upper right-hand corner, the man you just seen playing as the same race, it is VID for Team Copper playing as the Blue Zerg in the upper right-hand corner here. In the lower left-hand corner playing as the Red Terran, it is netfragze. And netfragze already has my interest here as he's going to go gas first. Double gas first. Alright, we are not pissing around. Double gas first going on that end here. Take a look at the APM. Both of these guys fairly average. VID not quite as fast as he was last game, but he's doing a decent job so far in this one here. Very, very interesting with the double gas first. I'm very, very curious what netfragze is doing. Does not have his command center rallied. Leads me to believe this man has not played very much, which is quite fine. We all learn at the same pace there. I guess not the same pace, but most of us learn step by step here. netfragze could be playing 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 games in his StarCraft 2 career. But either way, we'll see what happens. Just a little bit curious what he's trying to do here. Is he mining a lot of gas? Mining one worker on each of these gas here. He's actually going to have my interest this entire game, I think, here, because I'm not too sure he knows what he is doing at all here. Very interesting here, but hopefully he catches on here and starts building some other buildings here that can actually help him, and maybe get some more guys mining some gas here. Maybe he's got some sort of sick build up his sleeve here. VID is going to go across the map here with his Overlord and send a drone out as well. I'd have to imagine that drone's going to expand, as he does need to get 2 expansions up right away here, so he can start building gas. And yes, there goes 1 expansion, and it looks like this drone's going to go way up here. It does appear VID likes to build expansions in very obscure locations here. There he goes, getting the Overlord outside the base here. This is always a cross spawn map. We're going 2 supply depots right off the bat here. And we are supply blocked at the same time here, which is all night netfragze, so we've already basically determined that he is definitely learning this game here. No barracks up at this point in time, but is going to go with 3 supply depots, so very, very interesting so far. VID, on the other hand, we know he knows how to play this game here. He does have 4 dogs coming out of the map here. They're going to go across the map. Those 4 dogs could essentially win the game. Hopefully VID doesn't take the win that easily, but we'll soon find out here. There we go. He is now unsupply blocked, so continue to spit out SCVs to stand beside that command center until the head honcho decides to put him to work here. There we go. He does put him to work here. Hopefully he realizes there's a number count above the gas, and it says 1 out of 3. Maybe that'll lead him to start putting some more on the gas. He's still going to manually do everything, or maybe he's just that damn good he loves to manually do everything. VID's got 4 dogs in the base. VID starts attacking the refinery here. He's doing a little bit of a search round. He's got to be curious at this point in time. Obviously, this isn't the case here, but 90% of the time, if you see that and you only have a couple of gas there and nothing else in the opponent's base like that, he's probably running some sort of cheese on you. He's probably got a proxy somewhere, and I imagine that's what VID's probably thinking right now. He's probably going to do a lot of scouting, make sure there is no proxy, because that would be the only thing that you could take out of this if you don't see any sort of barracks up or anything like that. Double gas and an engineering base. So we could be seeing a planetary fortress type rush, which has been seen many times, and this is usually the proper build for it. Maybe could have held off on one of the supply depots or so here, but this is what you would want to do. You'd want to go basically get a gas up. 1 gas is usually enough. Get the engineering bay up, get the command center up, and then start flying out. Now, I'm not going to say netfragze has tried that, because I believe netfragze is very new just based on it, but that would be the type of build most people would be doing if they're doing exactly what netfragze is doing. VID, on the other hand, he's doing the pretty standard here. Him himself, he also doesn't have a rally point for his expansion there. Maybe it's catchy netfragze's skill. I'm not entirely sure, but VID's going to stand the 4 dogs out there. He has searched basically all around the map, so he realizes there's nothing else out here. What the hell is he doing? Alright, he's getting all the upgrades he can here, getting the +1 range to his turrets, his planetary fortress, getting more cargo space for the bunker, and upgrading the armor of all of his buildings here. So not a bad move by netfragze here. He is a very interesting feller. I love it, netfragze. You're a good man. I love it when people are learning the game. Like I say, we were all there at one point in time, whether it be via StarCraft 1 or StarCraft 2. Has the planetary up at his main here, so might be looking to do a turtle type build here. Or, like I say, more likely just trying out all the different upgrades and buildings to try and kind of learn what's going on here. There we go. The first barracks will finally go down at the 7-minute mark here. VID brings some more dogs in there, but he sees there's a planetary. Boom! Nice! netfragze just got a big smile on his face. He just blew away those dogs there. That is one Michael Vick standing at the red end here. Very well done. Up in the upper corner here for VID, he is getting the drone count going up there. It does appear here. Does have both of his bases finished up here, so could get into a gas at any point in time if he wishes to do so. As you can see, the upgrade award will go to netfragze in this game here. Barracks will slowly finish away there, and then we'll find out what he chooses to build out of that here. Still manually controlling all of his SCVs one by one after they build there. VID does have the Overlord out there. If he does fly him over, he can maybe do a bit of a scout there and realize how far ahead he is, and then basically build up a ton of roaches or something to come in and destroy this planetary, or even build some mutas up. Whichever he chooses here, he's really got any choice at this point in time. Reactor's going to go down there, so the reactor did get him a little bit excited seeing he can build 2 units at one time. VID gets a 4th base going up at this point in time here. He is way out ahead in the macro-wise. Let's go income tab here. 1,400 to 300, 1,500 to 300. So definitely doing very good there. But like I say, there's no sense in making fun of netfragze anymore. We realize he's new, he's learning the game. It's just a little bit humorous to kind of keep an eye on him and see what kind of stuff he does here as he builds every little thing that he can here. There we go. He will finish the upgrade for his planetary, getting 1 more range onto that. Will help him out quite a bit here. And the reactor is done here, so now we can start getting some Marines or some or he gets some Reapers on the field here. We'll see what he determines he wants to do at this point in time. He's probably going to get pretty excited when he sees that Reaper thing there. He might think that's a pretty cool unit. So I am going to take a guess that Reaper's the first unit he builds here. Oh, I was wrong. Sorry. He thinks the machine gun Marines are pretty cool. Fine. Fair enough there, netfragze. Over here, VID does get his 4th up there. Does have anything mining off it, but does have it up there. VID, no gas going up at the 3rd here, but he does have both of them built. There we go. Now he's going to start mining that gas away there. Got all the gas saturated here, and all the gas saturated in his main as well here. So he's going to basically make a determination what he wants to go from there. As you can see that the layer did just start up there. Is putting his overlords in the corner as per usual. And yeah, that's about it for now. Aside from that, I can tell you it's pretty shitty weather here today. We got a very cloudy day up here. Oh, and today I will also be getting a new headset with a microphone. So I'll tell you, I'm a pretty laid back guy, pretty down to earth, you know, nothing. I'm quite simple guy. I'm a duct tape type of guy. So I'm still using the microphone I got off a buddy there when my microphone quit on me there. And basically, it's just one of these standard old school ones with the big long wire and the little round end on it there that you used to use back in the 90s there. So yesterday I had it there, and I was having some dips. I had some chew there, and you know, so I had my spitter and my energy drinks. I'm like, man, I'm not going to have any hands for this. So I got this big Mountain Dew cup. It's a big one of the big Slurpee cups you get from 7-Eleven there. And I had it, and I tipped it upside down. What I did was I took the microphone there, and it would look so hillbilly-ish. And I got this, and I tied it around the top of the freaking Mountain Dew cup, and then bent it in a certain way so it stood up on end. That was my makeshift stand-up microphone at that point in time there. I just thought it was pretty funny. It was pretty fun to do, and it worked for me. Like I say, I am a duct tape type of guy. Whatever works, it works for me. It does look like VID. Oh, I thought he was actually going to plant a hatchery there, which he could probably get away with doing. He can't now that he has the 2 Marines' attentions there, but he could have done it before. They're going to chase down that drone, and this has got to be making netfragze feel pretty darn good as well. Okay, apparently he didn't want to kill that drone there, so netfragze is going to move those Marines back into his base here. And he's still got the double barracks going. Still doesn't realize what the rally points are. Has a factory out as well. Has a starport out as well. So netfragze is really starting to learn a lot here. He's got a lot of different buildings out. You can start experimenting a bit here. I'm a little bit surprised he hasn't built any Marauders or Reapers, as he does have those out. Doesn't get any upgrades from the tech facility either. So apparently we're going to sit on a ton of Marines here. Does have finally the level 1 for his ground weapon and ground armor. Did get all the other upgrades for the structure armor, for the range on the turrets, for the bunker capacity. So if anything, he's got all the special upgrades, I guess you can say, that you usually don't see in a typical game there. VID is actually going to go something interesting. He's going with the infestation pit, so very, very interesting there. And he has another drone that's going to come across the map here. And not too sure what he's going to do with that one. Maybe look to expand. Yes, he is going to put a 5th expansion. At this point in time, it looks like he is toying with his opponent. Does have the other drone here. Hasn't bothered to expand into that base right beside his opponent here. But he could do so at any point in time. It doesn't look like his opponent's going to move out at anytime soon here, basically. Has another reactor going down, so he's going to work himself off of 3 barracks. Has the starport and the factory. He hasn't built anything out of them, but he does have them. Is going to go with the Ghost Academy. We are getting every type of building, which we pretty figured it out at the beginning there. Had a good feeling he was going to build everything. It looks like he's experimenting. He's trying to figure out what all the buildings are and what he's doing here. So we'll get the Ghost Academy down here. Would be very curious if he's going to build any ghosts or any nukes there. I bet you when he sees the nuke, he's going to get pretty excited, and that upgrade is going to come very quick. Or not an upgrade, but the nuke is going to get built pretty quick here. Looks like infestors are going to be the choice here, as he does have 18 of the suckers on the map here. Wowzer! VID is not fooling around here. He's really going heavy into those infestors here. And aside from that, it looks like it's just going to be a straight infestor build. So very, very interesting by VID there. Like I say, he still has a lot of these overlords all hanging out and having a little party. This guy's having the party here. Either that or they're having a little bit of a gang war. Not entirely sure there. But they're just splitting off by a little bit there. VID does have the 5th and the 6th down now. Wowzer. VID really going macro heavy. Like I say, it does look like he is toying around with his opponent. At least he didn't beat his opponent right away. He's giving his opponent a chance to build up here and experiment with all his little buildings here. Still not building anything out of anything other than that 1 barracks. Yep. I'm almost going to think this is maybe his first real-time strategy game. This seems very, very odd that he builds a fusion core is going to go down too. Wowzer. He just builds all these buildings but doesn't actually build anything out of them. VID has a lot of money here, as it does look like netfragze has given up on building SCVs here. So he basically has 7 of them working off of the base there, but does have a lot of Marines on the map here. At the unit count here, we do have 19 Marines, only 26 infestors, and 36 larvae, 84 drones, 6 queens. Wowzer. VID is almost 200 food. He's moving out here. He's going to do the old burrow into the base here. Yep, VID's appearing to be a bit of an asshole here. He's actually going to burrow right through into his opponent here. But really, what do? You know, if your opponent's not that good, he's experimenting. The least VID could do is give him the time that he's given him to play around with the units here. There you go. You just learning. Leering. You just leering. There, he did correct himself there. You just learning. All right, VID's going to move up into the base here. He's going to burrow in. He's going to have no troubles there, as there's absolutely no vision at this point in time here. They're going to go right underneath those Marines there. Here comes all the infested Terran here, all over the place here. His opponent must just be shitting himself here. Let's take a look what he's looking at here. Where the fuck are these things coming from? Wow. Look at him. He's looking all over the place. He's selecting starports. He built a battle cruiser. So apparently he's elected to go right to the air here. Not a bad choice. Basically watching all of these infested Tran come and massacre through everything here. Planetary Fortress is picking this up here. It's blowing away units left, right, and center here. It's doing a fairly decent job here. Alright, we'll go back to the full vision here. That's enough playing around there. And it does melt every one of the infested Tran there. The splash damage you did see did kill the infestor. There was no vision there. It was just splash damage from the planetary when it blew the dog up there. And VID's going to back off for a bit. Still has a lot of energy and a lot of those infestors, so he could launch quite a bit more there. But he's going to bring some more up here and just sit inside the base for a little bit here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to say from here. Not really a whole lot to say. VID's just basically launched a ton of infested Terran. He's going to melt away that infested command center slowly. Does have 27 of the infested Terran, or of the infestors on the map here. So Neil's going to sit back for a little bit. His opponent is not really doing anything other than get the 1 battle cruiser out. Is getting the upgrade for the extra energy for the battle cruiser. And once he does get the battle cruiser, he's probably going to be pretty darn surprised at how cool looking it is. Let's see what he decides to do with it here, or if he's just going to... Oh, there we go. Right away he wants to get that baby going. Here comes the infested Terrans. Going to launch them all over the place. Battle cruiser's in the air. Battle cruiser is not doing anything. Battle cruiser is going to run away there. That is a lot of infested Terran here. Should have the DPS to easily massacre this planetary here. There goes the planetary. Infested Terran are going to melt every one of those SCVs one by one, and they'll probably take out this whole base before they end up dying here, I would have to imagine there. There goes the battle cruiser. Battle cruiser ends up going down as well here. All the infested Terran melt the rest of the base here. netfragze leaves the game here. Not that bad. Wasn't overly interesting by no means. Like I say, I will take the best game out of his 2 games that he has submitted here. Give him the highest score I can out of him there. Obviously, this one won't get the greatest score, but like I said, I'll have a separate video at the end of the day here to announce that. But my congrats to you, VID, for Team Copper. My condolences to you, netfragze. Good luck in the future in learning this game. Wish you the best of luck. And you just remember, if it ain't pink, you got no banana. Thanks so much for watching. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.